In the land of Freya, darkness spreads its wings. A corruption so deep, it poisons everything. But in the shadows, a group of heroes arise. Bound by courage, they'll never compromise. Through treacherous valleys and mountains high, they fight for justice, never questioning why. Their hearts ablaze, united they stand against the forces of evil hand in hand. Oh, hear the legends of our sacrifice.
Mike's posting things in the Discord. I think he's calling us virgins.
Of course he is. Interrupted our awesome intro music, Mike. But yes, good evening, everybody. Mike Geary here for Geek Pride's Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition campaign, The Legend of Our Sacrifice. Nobodies 2. A long time coming. This was meant to be a Halloween special, but it's not Halloween anymore. It's New Year.
Shit happened.
Shit happens. So yeah, we've got a New Year special for you. Nobodies 2, for all of you who were around for Nobodies 1. Excellent. If not, then well, go back and watch it. It was quality. Basically, our team of superheroes, our team of superheroes have been reduced to nobodies. They barely have names. They barely have any imprint on the world. They're level 1s, with very little to do with the greater war and the heroics going on. And I will move you onto from the glorious victory the Dungeon Master nearly had in the last session to our Nobodies board. So let me fire you on.
Auto measure.
I hope black. So yes. All right. So everybody, and I will reveal some area for you. Right, let's stick on some. Yeah, let's stick that on. Why not? Okay, reveal areas. So, right, we do this.
Oh, big reveal.
Stop drawing penises, man. Right, by the way, actually, you know what? Well, it doesn't matter. Just do this.
Actually, don't draw penises because he's going to get into trouble. He's literally one of my friends drew a penis and he got He got shadow banned from Twitch.
Don't do it, a-holes. It's okay. We streamed with Mike for a Fantasy League thing the other day, and if we don't get banned for him, then you're not.
Yeah, it was horrendous.
Okay, let me just. What else would you? Oh yeah, so you can sort of
A much larger map than I expected.
It's just one. Well, it's just one map, I guess. Okay.
I like that you've done dungeon draft with this.
I did dungeon draft it. Yeah, spent a long time dungeon drafting.
There's boobs.
3 hours.
It's boobs.
There's boobs. There's dead people boobs.
Boobs.
Boobs. Right. Okay. Lady and gents. Right. So you're in the catacombs of the Temple of Devotion. You are all a part of, you've got your different jobs. Oh, actually, in fact, yeah. Let's start off with, we'll do some basic introductions. You may, what your new character is, you can if you wish, you can lie, but you can tell me your name and a little bit about yourselves, or tell everybody your name, a little bit about yourselves. You don't have to tell the truth. It's up to yourselves. But we will start with Conrad.
Let me just get up what I want to say.
Right. Oh, we are. There we go. 2.
All right. I will be playing Dex today. He's a 18-year-old temple conscript, and kind of he's just sort of keeping to himself quite a bit. He looks calm and collected for the most part, but he doesn't really talk to many. The only person that he seems to be comfortable around the company of is Calories.
Okay. Let's go for Michael. For you.
Okay, I am Lionel. I'm a teenager. I don't exactly know how old I am as a teenager, but I'm pretty young. And quite a sort of, young wannabe sort of soldier. He's had family problems, so he's been taken under the wing of Halden, who he sort of very much looks up to, but he's a bit of a doofus. Gets himself into trouble a lot.
Okay.
He's really, 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 really good looking.
Oh, maybe we should say if our characters are based at the Bastion or not. So Dex is based at the Bastion. He's a resident. Is Lionel also based at the Bastion? Would we know each other? Or
I think a lot of you will not know each other that well. We'll introduce each other and then I'll sort of kind of work that out, because I think a lot of you are just going to be who've just been sort of pushed in there because of the siege. Jace, your character.
You see a tall, disheveled, sort of late 20s chap who has seen more than his fair share of what could have been either very, very intense farming to the point where even the hoe may have done something to his face. And I'm not talking about the lady in the village, an actual hoe. He stands fairly gaunt, haunted in the eyes, driven by some form of otherworldly, I guess, fervor, if you will, and he's constantly tense all round. Kala is a person of very small, very little words to say, but his imposing presence is enough that you can probably feel if you're being scrutinized right down to your drawers and breeches and whether they've been washed or not. So he's down looking ever so watchfully, as if he doesn't really trust you.
I'll be interested to see how this goes, because the last time we did the Nobodies, Jace threw out my script completely, burned it, pissed on it, and went in the complete opposite direction. So he has been given guidance, but I don't expect any of that to be taken into account. So
Didn't he actually wet himself at one point?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, very
So
much, yeah.
We'll see.
Although
that character description went from being pretty wholesome to so creepy.
Like proper creepy.
Before I finish off, I do want to say that as a very a chap in his late 20s, he does have this sort of I guess village farm boy feel about him still, and so he seems to gravitate to the people that he feels would have been a similar age to him once upon a time. So the younger folk are the people that are like he's quite sort of, I guess he doesn't say much, but he will gravitate towards.
Okay. Next up, Lecky, tell us about your guy.
Halden Marek is late 50s, early 60s-year-old retired soldier, and he's Lionel's guardian. So wherever Lionel goes, this old man will follow him around to keep him safe. just to make sure he doesn't get
Yeah.
into trouble.
There are no
that's
Werther's
the extent of
originals
that
being passed out
relationship.
here.
There sounds like so far. There sounds like a lot of grooming going on.
Oh no. Oh no.
Well, look, the old people died in the first wave of the attack, so really the young ones were like the ones to be ushered out.
Well,
They
this
were like
is the
refugees.
Halden-
he's already out
Yep.
of 4 people. He's thrown 2 teenagers in there. So
Halden's a retired soldier. Well, he's a soldier, but he's seen better days. So beware the old man in a young man's job, eh?
Mark.
My name is Oren Vale. I recently lost my master, the wizard, Valorian.
I gave him. It doesn't matter.
The wizard Valorian, and I guess I'm just trying to make myself useful. It's not the right time to let things get on top of me.
And Vic. You're you.
Okay, so my name is Salka.
oh, she's broken herself.
I was expecting that to laugh straight away.
I didn't debut my accent yet.
So my name is Salka. I'm 19. I am.
Danger.
This is not going well, is it? At all. I was raised by the streets. And as far as I'm concerned, as long as I'm alive and I have someone else's money in my pocket, that's all good and fine with me.
Okay. Right. There you go. A little bio for everybody. I'll be interested. In fact, let's go through the accents. What have we got? What have I got? We had a good accent last time.
I had an amazing Scottish accent.
Yeah. What's your accent
Did.
today? Introduce
Did.
yourself as your characters. I want to hear the accents.
What do you want me to say?
Well, just say it. What your name is and.
I went for the Scandi connection today. Where
Hey, my name.
Johnson.
nothing too silly. My name is Dex, and I'm looking to have a good time, but a lonely time.
A good time.
Huh?
Okay.
Kick someone out.
Michael,
last
let's
night's
hear
be by myself.
your accent. Obviously, you don't have a Gant, so you can,
Yeah,
I guess you can have
I've
a mini
actually-
Gant. You can-
I've not thought this through at all, but I'm just going to go with that. Well, originally, I was. Well, I think I'm probably just going to go with what I had originally. Was like, I'm in danger.
No, just be Cartman. Just be Cartman.
Okay, because well, I see. I'm sort of tied between Ralph Wiggum or Derek Zoolander.
Yeah. All right, somewhere in between the two then.
I haven't thought it through this time.
Just giving birth to the headcanon that Derek Zoolander is a.
Okay,
old
I
Ralph
will. I'll let you sort of kind of mull on your accents. They may evolve over time, I guess. This, I'm guessing this is probably going to take a sessions to get through, so they may evolve over time. Okay, so, first things first. You're in the crypt. You're in sort of the siege has just begun. Lots of people have been ushered down into the crypts. Those of you who have been following the campaign will know that that all the civilians and people who sort of can't fight straight away have been sort of ushered down into the crypts with some basic guards and stuff to sort of kind of look after them. This is sort of kind of one of the main crypt areas. Actually, in fact, I could probably release this bit here.
How long have we been down here currently?
So
early
it would be
on?
the start. It would just be after. It'll be during the first assault. So,
like, have we just got here today, or we've been
No,
down
you
here a
had been
few
there.
days?
I'd say you've been there for like a couple of days. Sort of like a day, because for the first assault, so like sort of like a day, there would be people down there. You've been ushered around. Well, I guess it's Calories. He would be sort of he's a regular because he's of the cloth and sort of the temple complex. You've been conscripted. Dex, so it's up to you how long you decide you want to have been there for, but you've sort of been pushed into service. You're currently guarding the front, the main sort of gate to the crypts with another guard. As for everybody else, I'm going to say that you do not, you've just sort of come in with the different waves of refugees that have come in, from the different groups that you got coming in. They've come in, and you've all sort of kind of been pushed down into these catacombs. You'll sort of kind of know basic areas, but you're not sort of fully aware of everything. Right. So first things first. I'm gonna do this. So. Everybody roll me a perception check. Oof.
That's 20, baby. 20 and a 19.
Oh, everybody's doing pretty well here.
Except for me.
Right. So, okay. So, let's see who we got. So, no. Dex, you're fine. Lionel, I will. Okay, all right. Because most of you, and I think Lionel will probably say to his mentor anyway. You'll notice that one of the there's a guard. Sort of an armored knight effectively comes walking in the northern gate. With that, the guard to the right sort of bows, and the guard to the left sort of bows as well. You see another knight sort of marching towards him, and they start having a conversation.
I guess I would hear this whole conversation.
You will hear this conversation, and I will jump you into the next chat because everybody's not going to be really within earshot. What did you get?
I got 20.
I'm saying, where did everybody else get? So, Selka,
18.
you're not going to be able to hear it. You got calories. You got an 18. I will. What do you think? 5, 10, 15, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Roll me another one. Roll me another perception check. You've gauged that there's somebody walking up here. Roll me another one. Yeah, okay. You're gonna sort of be eavesdropping then. That's fine. As for Selka, you do not.
You slide closer to the conversation, kind of.
Yeah.
Fondling the crypt.
As for Lionel, what did you get? Okay. Lionel, Calor, and Dex, join me in the second chat, please.
Lionel's
Oh
in
my
a
God.
completely different room. Okay.
Hello there.
I need to change this because I'm gonna make myself laugh every time I do this. Anyways,
We're waiting
1
for
second.
some others to come in. Lionel? Come on, I'll
Did
go
my
back in and
my
grab them.
camera didn't work.
So you're like,
Lionel, you're
Oh,
in the
shit,
chat
sorry,
too.
me. Sorry, what chat we're going into?
Second.
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah. Okay.
Ironic.
Okay. So, you two have sort of cottoned on there's something going on. And there's a conversation going on with this knight who's come in, and he seems slightly frustrated with the sort of guard or the knight sort of in charge down here. He he comes in, and the other knight goes, "Working again, Johan?" "Yeah." And he says, "Why is Dex down here?" "He's been conscripted, mate. He's in the guard now. He has to be down here. That's his job. Look, he's guarding the door." He doesn't say anything. He just sort of kind of looks at the two guards and looks at the knight. He says, and he sort of goes up to he goes up to the knight and he whispers something in his ear. You can roll me another perception check.
I got a nat 20, baby.
You're fine. You'll understand. It's just the other two. Yeah, you don't hear what he says, but he says something in the guards or the knight's ear. The knight looks horrified and just sort of nods his head, backs off. The knight called Johan, he sort of turns, looks at the guards again, turns his back and walks out. The main guard then turns to Dex and says to him, "Don't get yourself into trouble, mate. All right? Don't get yourself killed, or it's my head. All right?" Says you, and he turns to the other guard, says, "Make sure he doesn't get into any trouble. He's only a bloody kid." And he walks off. Sorry, you want to say something?
I was just going to say, he mutters under his breath. He just goes, "I can take care of myself."
He sort of walks off down here. Okay. First things first. Lionel and Caller, you can leave for a minute.
1 second. Finding a way to go back. I'm stuck. Oh my god.
So basically, he said in his ear, the guy's ear, he's just said, if anything happens to you, he will kill him, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And he will anybody who had anything to do with your demise. I had to sort of kind of give them a chance to sort of maybe overhear things and stuff. So
Yeah. No worries.
okay. So you can go into the other channel. Can you get Lionel to come back in?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so you'll note that your perception check wasn't a success, but you got advantage on it for unknown reasons. And you heard something. You're not sure why you've heard this thing. Sort of, it's out in a different room. You've heard this. By all means, if you want to tell your mentor, you can do. But it's completely up to you.
Okay.
Yep. Okay.
Oh, so I've heard that conversation to Dex then?
Yeah, you've heard it. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yep.
70s.
Mm.
Right. Okay.
And he sat on it.
As the knight sort of walks out of storms out of the main room. You know, there's lots of stuff going around. The catacombs are full of people. There's lots of noise. There's lots of people doing things. You then feel this sort of the shudder. Like, you know, like you see sort of sort of dust coming from the ceiling. You see some of the support pillars sort of slightly moving. It's nothing major, but it's a bit odd. A moment later, this almighty crash happens. The main sort of the main gate that sort of Dex and the other guard are standing beside starts to collapse. Dex, roll me a Dex. Roll me a Dex.
Dex save coming up. 12.
Okay. Minutes. Okay. Yeah. Okay. You get sort of clobbered a bit, but not enough to sort of do you any major harm. The other guard. He is not so lucky, and basically gets sort of a load of rubble piling down on his head. You're not sure if he's dead or alive, but he is currently sort of within a lot of debris. As you can see, that you just see around you sort of rocks falling over, things sort of kind of coming down. You hear this sort of horrendous noise coming from the southwest and from the southeast, as if something's collapsed. The main sort of beacon, as you can see, sort of kind of in the center of the complex, there's this shining gem, sort of this beacon upon this sort of kind of large plinth. You've got these stairs that sort of kind of go up to it, and it flickers a bit and then sort of goes back shining. Some of the guards and stuff start to sort of look around them. People panic. You hear screams. Okay, from that point on, we'll leave it for you guys for a bit. If you just want to do anything, then by all means, if you want to ask any questions, you can do. Otherwise, I will just move on to the next part. So,
Dex will immediately, like, sort of coughing from the dust and the minor scrapes. He'll look around and see the guard succumb to the cave in, and he'll immediately run over there, trying to shift rubble and save him.
Okay, roll me.
And he'll just yell, quick, help, help!
Because Callow's in line of sight, he'll go and help.
Okay, the
says nothing, just go straight to it.
Yeah, the guard will, the sort of knight guy, he'll go over there as well, and one of these guys will sort of delves over to sort of kind of try and get it. Okay, you start picking up, sort of taking rocks off, yeah, and sort of moving them out of the way.
Get your rocks off.
Get your rocks off.
Rocks off, honey.
You sort of move it around. You see a pretty bloody mess below the rocks which hit him, but he is alive, barely.
So I'm going to rush over to check on him.
Lionel starts to get sort of, all this sort of commotion sort of going on. He's like, Master Walden, I'm gonna go help. There's important people over there. Can I go help?
You need your video on, Michael.
Yeah, it's not on.
No.
There could be another cave-in boy. Be careful. Let us go.
But the knight who came in, he said to look after him. We have to go. We'll have to help him. I'll go and help him.
Let's be careful, but yes, let's lend aid.
I'll be very careful. Okay, we're going.
It's
You
English
know what he is?
goofy.
You know what he
It's
is?
Off we go then.
He's
Oh, it's
he's Kevin.
amazing.
He's Kevin. He's
Kevin.
That's what I was going for.
He's pre-teenage Kevin. You know, just before he turns into a teenager.
Yes.
But no, he's not. He's Perry. He's Perry. You're Perry.
Well, it's
Yeah.
it's kind of pre teenage Kevin, and then a bit of Perry mixed in there.
Yeah.
Who's person?
Amazing.
So everybody's pretty much over there, bar.
Or me.
Yeah. Are you moving or are you just staying put?
Oh no, I'm staying put.
Okay. Yep. So you
That's
move
a
these
good shout.
rocks.
Healer.
You move the rocks over, and he's a bloody mess, but he's still alive.
Everybody
Healer.
crowd around him. Good and close. Sure
And,
he's okay.
he looks
Like,
around. Hang on. Do they all look? Does anyone look like they're a healer, like a cleric or anything, or like a Carusian or anything like that in the group? He knows that Dex isn't. You can just flat out see that the kid's a kid.
You have are you a? I think I put you as a paladin.
I know, but I'm just he's just asking. No, I'm asking to see if he sees any other healers there.
There are no other healers.
Okay.
I don't.
That's all I need to know. That's all I need to know. He looks to everybody else and he lets out a low growl. He's like, and just kind of ushers people away and steps in front and kind of like almost does a body block as he manages to somehow get around the body so that he can actually cast the spell Cure Wounds. And he's practically muscled himself in front of everybody. So if anybody is going to try and get in front of him, he's gonna give him a sharp look.
Yeah, Dex is trying to help, and he's kind of pushing people back, crowding him. He's like, "Get back! Give him space."
And as he does, he quietly mutters the incantation for it. And so he casts it with one, and it's puny. It doesn't heal much. It doesn't wind the spell up, and he's utterly frustrated. And he automatically thinks because he's already very he's just not sure why it's not working the way it's done. So he's kind of like not cursing, but also just grumbling to himself. And then pulls him out.
It's enough to sort of stabilize him. He's coughing. He's a bit more alert, but he's still in pretty bad shape. He just needs to be taken somewhere to sort of recuperate. I will sort of what I'll do is just so you're not sort of having to move around. The south, you'll note in your thing to the south. Actually, I can probably reveal that slightly more as well. There is sort of where the hospital is to the south. Is now blocked off. There is two collapsed sections of tunnels. You can, in theory, go up the stairs to where the main relic is and over the other side. If you're going to be able to get there, it is guarded quite heavily. And they might not be appreciative because obviously it is quite a big holy relic and they don't want people around there, but that is there. I'll also tell you just out of just so you know, within the central area, there is you will see it's like it's hewn from the rock as it's being chiseled out from the rock, and it looks like you've got two sort of not houses, but they're like pillars that have been carved into like Petra. So two sets of these, with these stairs that go up into the center. There's sort of a main sort of mess hall on the left-hand side and the western one, and then there's sort of like the main sort of quarters, offices for sort of the nobility and the sort of the catacombs, whoever's in charge on the eastern side, and then you've got the main sort of holy relic glowing beacon in the center.
He doesn't really
Dex
know
will be
where
looking to pick up the try and help move the guard, with maybe one of the other guards, and then when they see that the way to the hospital wing is collapsed, let's say, well, where can we stabilize him?
The sort of knight who's sort of in charge, who sort of talked to the other sort of moody knight who walked off. He says, "We're gonna have to put him in the jail, or in the makeshift jail in the west there."
He looks at the knight. And Calla just gives him a dark look. And
You
shakes
got
his head.
something to say, brother? Because last
Just
I looked,
stunning.
I'm in charge here. Not any of you. Now get him into the cells now.
But
We are
don't
not
we help
allowed.
pris-
You are not. I know what you're thinking. You're not going up near that relic. We can't
but
have
aren't
him
there
up
already
there.
prisoners inside.
Well, stick him outside in the guard quarters then. Can't have him near the food. He's going to have to go in there. There's nowhere else unless you want to stick him in the latrines.
There is a good table in there. We've just come from there. We could put him on the table and make him comfortable.
I can help. Master Dex, Sir Dex.
Yes, Lionel, you're a very good boy. You help.
Are you okay? I want to be a knight. Are you a knight? You must be very important. I heard those knights talking about you. Who
Silence,
are you?
boy. My God. No wonder. Go. Out of my way.
Yeah, yes, sir. Anything I could do to help? Yes, sir.
He sort of walks off down towards the stairs and sort of places himself there. So you placing this fella in this sort of guard room, effectively, on the left-hand side?
Yeah, I guess so. If that's what I've been instructed.
Okay, so you fire him over there. He's on the guard table. We'll fire you all in here as well. The other guard, he'll go there. He'll take himself. He'll go over there.
Is he still bleeding quite profusely?
He is still bleeding. I'll go over to Selka. While this is happening, what are you doing? If it's anything you need to do covertly, or then you need to go in another chat with me. If it's something you can do openly, then by all means.
Right now, I'm just kind of like watching and listening to see what is going on, who is where, what I can get out of this.
Okay. You're being very open with your character here, you know.
It'll
Some
pay off.
sort of secret
Trust
buddy.
Okay?
Yeah, so you've just you see you see the collapsing of the passageways. You see the commotion that's happened in the north. You hear people screaming, the people you're with, some of them who you kind of semi know from the village that you've come from. Apart from that, nothing else comes to mind. You do, you obviously notice, this is the first time you've sort of been in here. You've been here for a day, maybe slightly longer. It's quite an impressive looking, that's not a structure, I guess. It's a place. And place. I don't know how to sort of other describe it. But it's impressive. It's not being a sort of you've been to cities and stuff like that. But you've not seen anything quite like this before, and it's quite impressive. Right. Okay. So guard is bleeding, but slightly stabilized. You hear outside the other guard, or the knight. He starts barking orders at people to start removing rubble from the southwest and southeastern passageways to let things through. Some people start making their way down there to sort of help with getting rid of the rubble.
Can I just, while you're doing that,
Yep.
Dex is sort of watching them sort of put him on the table and everything, and I don't know if anyone notices, but he all of a sudden goes a little bit pale and starts looking a little bit panicked, which is not his usual demeanor, and he quickly just runs out of that room, back over this way, and he runs back over to the source of the collapse.
Okay. Roll. Come into.
Hang on.
Chat.
Does he? Can I get an insight check on that one as well to see what it was that made Dex behave that way?
Yeah.
sure.
Roll me insight. Yeah. Okay.
You can bring him into chat too, and I'll tell him what he sees, maybe.
Yeah. Okay. We'll do it that way. Yeah. Okay. Go in the chat too with us.
Interesting.
Okay, so you will have seen Dex
Mhm.
feeling a little bit uncomfortable, and you could see him kind of, reach around his with his hand like he was, looking for something, and realized it is not there anymore, and this completely threw him to the point of panic, and you're not used to seeing that, and that's when he ran out.
Cool. He'll follow you.
Okay. Are you stealthing, or are you just following?
Not even stealthing. He's going straight in. He's not a very stealthy individual.
Okay.
Do you still want me alone for this next bit, Matt? Or...
Yeah. Roll. Yeah. Jump out. I'll jump out for a minute.
Sure.
And then I will get you back in shortly. Okay. You sort of, when you see the blood, you feel this sort of kind of this itching starts feeling warmer inside you. Feel like something sort of clawing to get out, and it's sort of kind of you hear that voice that is being sort of within you for your entire life. You know that it's scratching to get out. You don't have your amulet now, and it's pushing its will against you more. Thankfully, it's not that strong at this moment in time. But you can tell that it wants out, and it wants to feed. It wants the good meats.
Mm-hmm.
So I will get
Cheers, keep doing
you
adventures.
can come
and
back
stuff.
in, Calor.
Cool. This is gonna be brilliant. Does he know the duplicity yet?
Right, so
Okay, cool.
you've walked over to him. What
Yep.
are you saying?
I'm like
In fact,
manically like
before this happens, I'm going to
pushing
get
back
Selka to do a perception check to see if she kind of hears you and stuff. Bear with me 1 moment.
Okay.
Selka, I need you to do me a perception
Yes?
check to see if you overhear what's going on.
Okay. Come on, you stupid ass thing.
You do. Join us in the chat.
Ooh.
Yeah, go to the poop party.
wind up, Matt, because he doesn't know when I'm gonna drop the bomb. So this is kind of the
Oi.
opposite way. This is gaslighting.
Oi! Stop
What?
it. You stop it right now.
What do you mean stop it? I don't know what you're talking about. I have no
Aloha.
idea. I'm being a good
Oh
person.
god,
Hello.
this is not going to go the
Okay.
way I thought it was going to go.
Of
Okay.
course not.
All right. So Selka
Mhm.
is eavesdropping, so will hear what you're saying. So carry on.
But is she being stealthy about it, or do I have to do a perception checks against it?
No, she's just yeah, go on. Roll me a stealth then. Selka.
All right. On you, be good.
Yep.
Ooh, 20.
Yep. So roll me a roll me a
so.
perception against that.
I can't get my open character sheet up. Perception. Come on.
Why does Vic always play these characters exclusively? Every single one. The
No,
same.
you don't pick up on her. She's sort of kind of just sit there and eavesdrop. If you want to move closer, by all means you can, Selka. But otherwise, you'll hear what
Okay.
they're saying.
So Dex is there in the corner. He's like shifting rubble. He's throwing small rocks against the other wall and rolling over other ones. And he's just so in his mind and panic, he doesn't realize anyone else is there right now.
Calor has already sensed that, so he's literally. But first of all, he looks around left and right, but he's more concerned about Dex, and he just gives him a he nudges him, and he's like,
You're
waiting
nudging.
for.
You're nudging.
I'm nudging Dex. Yeah.
Oh, is he frozen? Is he gone? Is that why we've got? Oh, there you're back.
Yeah.
Hello?
You
Yeah,
froze
can you
up,
hear us?
wasn't
I
it?
didn't
Yeah.
finish. All right. I would just, yeah, I get nudged and I go, huh? Keller? And he just goes back to shifting the rubble.
He doesn't say anything, and he helps him looking around. He's not sure what he's looking for, but he helps him.
Dex finally notices that, like, I'm guessing this is fruitless. Or do you want me to roll an investigation?
No, just carry on.
Fruitless. And he sighs and he sort of scratches against his head and he just goes, I need to find it. And he now he looks around to see if anyone is watching.
Roll me
Can I
a
roll a
perception.
perception?
Yeah. Oh,
That's 20, baby.
that's two nuts.
Hey, you
Yeah,
Two in a row.
you sort of like when you're looking around, you notice the sort of inquisitive look of Calor. You also you see other people sort of busying around doing what they need to do to sort of deal with the ruffle, but you see another face sort of lurking by one of the what do they call them? What are they called? What are these?
Or catacomb.
No, the catacombs. What are they called?
It's
God.
just a crypt.
Crypt.
Sarcophagus.
Sarcophagus. Sarcophagus. That's the
Yeah,
word.
maybe.
Bing, 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 bing. By a sarcophagus. She's sort of kind of peeking around. You can tell that she's eavesdropping. I ain't dropping no eave, sir.
Yeah. Dex stands up with a stern look and he just stares in that direction. He goes, "Hey, this is no business of yours."
I think without even saying much, how do I do this? I'm just gonna see.
As you're doing that, I'm going to throw a little thing. So as she, you're startled by him noticing you, Selka. The knight sort of, you startle him by jumping up. He's like, "Oi, girl, get over there and help them with the rocks." And he sort of commands you to go over to where they are.
Oh, of course. Anything you say.
He narrows his eyes at her.
Dex has
Can I intimidate her?
look of fury.
Too late. He's gonna He's intimidating the hell out of her with one look.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you roll me. How do you counter an intimidation?
It's a charisma saving throw.
Yeah, roll me charisma.
Christmas save.
Yeah, you are shit scared of this guy. He's just leered.
I don't want any problems. I don't want any difficulties. I don't want any problems. I'm just doing as I was told.
He just leers at you, and to the point where he's making it very uncomfortable to be around.
I'm just going to go back over there, like away from you, very far away from you.
He looks at Dex, and then looks at the jail, the guard room, and then looks at her, then looks back at Dex, as if questioning.
They need help.
He nods and then heads
He
over
points
the other
to the
direction. So he then nods and follows and goes back into the jail room, but grunts. And as he does, all he's doing is looking. He's just staring at Selka the whole time, unbreaking, unwavering, just daggers. Like, imagine him plucking out her intestines and playing them like a cello in front of her. That kind of look.
Okay. All right.
Oh
you can
my
go into the
God.
other chat then, Kalor, Selka, and Dex. You stay put.
Yeah.
Okay. Selka.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Well, I'm not sure if I should stay, because Grumpy Pants has gone, or like go very far away from them, because that guy scared the pants out of me, and I'll turn to Dex and go, so am I supposed to help you like that other guy said, or am I supposed to like go away?
Leave.
Okay. And I sort of turn around and I go back to where I was next to the crypt.
As you go back
Dex
towards,
watches.
as you go back to go towards the go back towards the sarcophagus. The knight says, "Where are you going, you fucking idiot? I told you to help."
Look, I can either help like you want or go away like he wants. I can't do both.
He's not in charge. I am. Help. He says, if you're not going to go over there, then go in and help the bloody soul, the bloody guard. He's been hurt in the guard room.
Fine, I'll help with the rocks. And I turn back and sort of like start like really, really half-assedly like moving rocks. Just really slowly.
Okay.
Dex just stands watching her and tries to get a read on her. Can I do an insight?
Selka, you can go into the other chat for a minute.
Okay. Sorry, I've got so many screens up here right now.
Roll me. It's gonna be. It's not gonna. It's sort of when you're using your.
What do you want me to roll for?
Basically, you can.
The urge.
You get a sense of something.
Okay.
You feel
insight,
like
no?
when she's around,
Perception.
when she's around, you feel this sort of like creature within you is sort of repelled slightly, as in he doesn't want to be around her. You kind of sort of feel yourself in a certain in a way pulling, like him pulling away, and he
So
becomes a
the opposite
lot
of the
more. He
feeling
becomes
I normally have.
he becomes a lot. Well, as soon as she came over, that feeling of him, that hunger that you felt, seems to dissipate. Like it's ran off into the corner of your mind somewhere to hide.
Have I ever felt that way before?
Roll me a history check.
11.
you're part of you feels like it that feeling has you've felt that feeling before, but you can't sort of kind of place it. But you just know that the wolf inside you was active and ready to sort of pounce out, and then suddenly she sort of kind of comes near, and it effectively put its tail between its legs and yelped off into a corner of your mind. So,
Like a similar sort of effect to my amulet.
roll me
something
a insight.
13.
Possibly. You're not 100% sure, but possibly. Okay.
All right.
Shall we go
Shall I
into
jump
the
back
main
in?
chat,
Yeah.
or do you need stuff on your own?
No, we've been out for
Yeah.
long enough, I think. Yeah.
Earlier on, which obviously Matt wasn't, even though he was the one saying it.
Mhm.
Okay, collusion already. Okay, right, they've said their piece. While they're
So
sort
I need
of...
to nip into number 2 as well, if that's okay.
Yes,
Or do
you
you
can,
need me
you
to
can nip
step
in.
aside?
Yeah, you can nip into number 2 with me if you wish. Yeah.
I'm
you.
gonna get crisps.
Okay.
So while everyone is busy and they're carting off the unfortunate guard to the cells,
yeah,
I need to. I'm going to take the advantage of the opportunity to sneak off to the morgue, to try and find the morgue, because I have things I need to know.
Yeah. You know that the morgue is in the south, and it is currently blocked off.
Okay,
unless
so-
you go unless you go up the stairs and over the main sort of temple, where the relic is and stuff. By all means, you can try, but the main sort of kind of corridors are to the left, and to the right, and they are not accessible currently until they're cleared.
Of course, I understand that, but what I was thinking is, just find myself, because I seem to have lost my marker.
Where are you? You're here.
Oh, I've been moved over into the guards' quarter, which
Yeah.
I wasn't going to be.
Okay, where were you meant to be?
So I'm going to sneak off.
Yep.
While everyone's busy.
Yep.
I'm going to sneak down to here, where I can see obviously the guard there, and I'm just like, that looks a bit too blocked. So I'm going to sneak over to here, and I'm going to use minor illusion, which has a 30-foot range.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a minor illusion of someone calling the guards on the other side of this to grab their attention.
Okay. I will. What am I going to? I'm going to have to do I'm going to have to do a perception check, aren't I?
Are you doing? Shouldn't you be doing GM rolls as well? I noticed that no one seems to be GM rolling.
Yeah, for those ones, it's not, because you don't know the context of it. It's not the end of the
cool.
world. Yeah, so it's like,
You just made a big thing about GM rolling, so I thought I'd ask.
I think for if you were in the chat with me and you just wanted to sort of roll something secretly, but because there's no context, I don't think it's not the end of the world.
That's cool.
So, perception is wisdom, isn't it?
I believe so, yes.
So he will. Okay, yep, they sort of, the guards hear the sort of call for help and sort of start moving down the stairs. Whereabouts is it coming from? Where's the direction of the
So it will be as far over as I can cast it to the other side of the gate, of the entrance there. So I'm on the left, so it would be over towards the right, 30 feet away.
Okay.
Basically, I want them looking the wrong way.
Okay. You do that, and then you're sort of what are you doing as they move off?
So as they're not paying attention, I'm going to try and sneak up to the crystal and past it while they're distracted.
Okay, so you start walking up these stairs. Are you stealthing, or are you just chuck?
I'm gonna try and stealth, but it will probably go horribly wrong. That was the world's worst stealth. Yeah. I knew it was going to happen, but it was worth a try, wasn't it?
Okay. You successfully sort of get them over there, but as you do, you fall over some of the rubble. You fall over some of the rubble near where the sarcophagi are, and the main sort of the main knight sort of clocks you and sort of comes over and says, "Oi, what are you doing here?"
I thought I saw someone on the other side of the beacon, sir. I was trying to get a clearer view.
Clear off! Nobody's allowed up there. Now get away.
I was just trying to be helpful, sir.
And he sort of shouts at the other guards, who sort of then move their way back to their positions. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. So we'll go into the other channel.
No props. It's worth a try.
Did you see that epic one being rolled?
Yep.
I think you can understand what just happened.
It's worth a try.
Okay, so anybody else? Who's next?
What did we see from that Nat 1 stealth roll?
Right. I'll say you'll basically hear a lot of commotion. Stop drawing penises over my guards. Okay.
What happened to Jace?
Yeah, where is he?
That's definitely Jace.
Where's he gone?
I don't know. He dropped off for a second.
Yeah.
Well, we'll carry on, and then hopefully he'll drop back in again. I need to keep it changing scenes. Okay, so obviously, anybody else? What's happening next?
Lionel, he sort of hears the guards sort of or the knights outside sort of calling to help, and he sort of turns to Halden. He said, "Master Halden, is he going to die?"
Probably. A lot of masonry fell on him. He may live.
He rolls his eyes at the both of them. Are you two anywhere near the guard?
I'm like literally 6 inches from his face.
He just without even thinking about it, he just pushes the young man's face get away from the thing, and he's like, ugh, and casts Cure Wounds again. So,
you see,
just to make sure he's patched up.
We are in the presence of a sorcerer, Lionel. This man will be safe. And he just thinks back to all the men that he's seen dead and bloodied on the battlefield in the past.
Wow!
Size.
You heal people. I'm going to be a great warrior, like Master Halden here.
He just looks at the young kid with a little bit of a dour expression, and rolls his eyes, folds his hands in front of him. He's like,
As you sort of you heal him, and you know he looks sort of better. He's sort of he's still very pale. There's still sort of like coughing up a little bit of blood. He has obviously had half of a doorway falling on top of him. But he's sort of looking stable enough. As you're sort of doing that, you sort of hear one of the sort of kind of prisoners in the makeshift sort of brig, I guess, or whatever. You sort of like they've made the little jail that they made within the sort of antechamber. complaining about feeling ill. He says, "You gotta let me out of here. I don't feel well. I need help. I don't feel well."
Does he know why they're there?
Who, the prisoner?
Those, yeah, the prisoners. Does he know why they're there?
Does the prisoner?
He-
Oh,
he
do you know why the prisoners are there?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, they're just sort of pickpockets, opportunists. Basically, this has had to be
He flings a chair at the thing. Just flings it.
Yeah,
outright.
they're just sort of in the end, with so many people down here, there's very little tolerance for thievery and stuff like that, especially during a siege. So this being sort of chucked in there, and he's sort of complaining. So you chuck a chair at the
and gives him a glowering look.
Yeah, and he sort of backs off and sort of sits down on the chair, sort of rocking slightly, retching a bit, so much so that the sort of other prisoner sort of walks off over sort of here to get out of the way.
As he did walk away, though, if he was complaining about it, because they're normally retching and complaining, but he actually did that because he wanted to gauge whether he was trying on, if he was genuinely serious or not. So he's going to do an insight check on him just to see if he was genuine about his complaining and belly aching.
Mm-hmm. You're not sure.
Okay, fine. He dismisses it and looks back to the other two, who are looking at the guard.
Lionel, like hearing the prisoner sort of complain, he sort of steps over towards the gates and sort of pipes up, sort of trying to impress Helden. Just you sit down. You're a thief. There's a noble knight here who's injured, and we are trying to help him. You are just a thief. Sit down.
Brave boy there, aren't you? What are you doing here? Why don't you come in here and show us how brave you really are, you little scrote, as he goes to try to grab you from behind the bars. Roll me a dex.
Oh God. Oh God. -1 dex. That's not bad.
16's not bad. I don't have any stats for these guys, so I'll just roll d20. 14, close but no cigar. So he swipes as you sort of kind of dodge back. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. So now fuck off.
Over here, Lionel. Come, be quiet.
Lionel, he's been sort of swiped at, and he wasn't expecting it. Although he dodges out of the way of it, it's kind of scared the crap out of him. And he's like, and he runs over back to Halden. Whenever he sort of gets over there, he starts sort of acting a bit funny. He's like he's aware of something, and he's sort of panics. Mr. Helden, should I go and help with the entrances?
Why don't you just take a moment and gather your breath?
I would really like to go and help, sir.
Okay, let's go help at the entrance.
It's you stay here, sir. I'll go. And as he says this, he sort of just runs out the door.
No, Lionel! Never leave my side!
He ignores him, and he just ignores him and just runs off. He runs off to try and hide.
Is it like that? Benson!
Jesus Christ!
Benton!
Can I keep up with him?
Roll.
I've got a trick knee.
Yeah. Roll me a roll me an athletics, both of you. Counter, athletics, and then we'll see if he catches up to you or not. 4. No, close, but no. So he sort of kind of runs off, and you're sort of kind of chasing up behind him. All right, who's next?
Back in 2 seconds.
As that happens, the prisoner who was ill, he says, I really need help. And he falls flat on his face, and sort of like this like puke and sort of a bit of blood starts coming out of his mouth, and he starts to convulse.
Good.
Fine.
As he sort of that happens, the jailer sort of kind of gets up. He says, "Shit, and he says, "Right, you back off," and gets the other guard to sort of move
and
up.
Callum like stops him. He just stops him and don't put that. He just stops him from opening up the keys. He's like, stops. He just he waits to see what happens.
The guy sort of violently shakes. There's a convulsion, a last convulsion, and then nothing. He's fucking dying.
I wander out behind them and just say, "What happened? What's wrong?"
He won't let me in. This bloody idiot's about to die, and he won't let me in the bloody thing. Right, you get out of the way.
No, and he's like, no, very adamant. He doesn't not to let anybody in.
Right, roll me a. Are you intimidating him, persuading him?
Oh yeah, and he's gonna intimidate the hell out of him if he has to.
Yeah. Okay. Roll intimidation then. 13. 15. He's like, get out of my way, and he sort of pushes you slightly to the side, gets his keys out, opens it up, and sort of walks in. The other sort of you can see the other two at the back, looking a bit shifty, but not sort of advancing forward. And he sort of gets on. He says, "Right, get help quickly, get in here."
He looks in there. He's already super suspicious of all of them as it is, knowing this kind of situation. He looks and he doesn't know what he's not sure how else to ask for help. So he looks at the other guy and closes the gate.
What? He's got the key. He's got the key. So I don't understand.
That's fine because there's a chair there.
Okay.
So
right.
he's gonna like barricade the gates because he doesn't want any of those fuckers coming out until there's other people that can come and help.
Okay. With that commotion going on, what about the rest of these?
Obviously, I'm there with him, and so the first time goes, "What are you doing? He needs help. He's gone in to help the other person. Why are you closing the door on him? He's supposed to be getting help."
It just looks at him sternly, like, and then you could see that there's
Calla,
this
you
giant
absolute bellend! Let me out of here! I'm trying to help, and you've closed the gate on me, you absolute moron! Let me out!
And he points at the blood. He points at the blood.
Yeah, you're a bloody priest. Come in and help me, you bastard!
He's not convinced. He's not convinced. He thinks there's something up. He's so not convinced there's something up. He needs to be convinced to go in there.
Okay. As roll me roll me a perception check, both of you. Okay, Tyler, you do not see anything. Oren, as sort of he's sort of talking to the as he's talking to the jailer, you notice that the guard who's sort of on the table starts to convulse himself. He starts to sort of kind of like vomit starts to come out of his mouth, and starts hitting the floor. And he starts to convulse too.
I rush over while they're distracted to the guard, and I start trying to examine him and trying to figure out what's going on with him. And I pull some bits of paper out of my pocket and start scribbling notes.
Okay, so you're over there. And he said, like the jailer sort of clocks this and says, "Look, the other guard is in trouble now. Now let me out, and we can deal with this. Now, open the gate, or I will force it open." Look, don't make me put this up the chain.
He opens the door, lets it in, lets him out, but he's not going to help him.
Okay. So it opens he's sort of like, right, thank you. Telling your superiors about this. As he walks to go out of the gate, sorry, that's the wrong guy. As he's walking to sort of get out the gate to get some help, the criminal who was on the ground, roll me a perception check again. Yep. You sort of notice the hand of the criminal moving, twitching, and then suddenly it just thrusts. He thrusts out and grabs the leg of the jailer. Jailer turns and says, "What? He's still alive! Help! I need help in here!" As he does, the criminal bites down onto the leg of the jailer. "Ah, he fucking bit me, you bastard!" He kicks him, and falls over. The two.
As he does, can he run up and quickly grab the keys from him as he falls off?
You can try. So
Sleight of hand.
No. Roll me a perception, Oren.
Yep. Oh, your video's gone, Mark. Not one.
Okay, you, Oren, you sort of get distracted by the stuff that's going on behind you. You drop your pen and your paper, and you're sort of scrabbling around on the ground, trying to sort of find them. Roll me a perception check again, Calor, please. Okay. Yeah. As you're on the ground, Oren, you feel this sort of drip onto the back of your neck, and you feel a breath, and you hear a sort of low moan coming.
What kind of moan? Is it a or is it a
where's the music? Where's the music?
Don't you
the one time this music is useful, and it's not the hand.
Come on, find it. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. You need to roll me a dex save at disadvantage.
Are we about to have our first and second deaths?
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that sucked.
Yeah. The guard who's on the table lunges on top of you and pins you down. You see this sort of kind of lathering, like bloodshot eyes with sort of grey pupils, sort of gnashing towards you as you try to sort of kind of as you try to fend him off. He's trying to bite you.
Okay, I panic and I use Toll the Dead to attack him.
You point the creature you within range and sound the lure spell. Fails to take is missing any hit point. Instead, it takes 1d12 necrotic damage. Okay.
1d8 if it fails a wisdom save.
1d8.
Oh no, it's 1d12 because he's not got full health.
That's a good point. Yeah, because he's been injured.
Yeah,
so it would be d12.
Yeah. All right. I might as well
13
replace these guys. I'm guessing you get the gist now.
Yeah, I think we figured it out.
That's why it was meant to be Halloween. There you go. Let me just change this to this. And then change that to tokens. Brains. Okay, and we got one there. Okay. First things first. I need to roll an attack on you.
Okay.
Actually, no. I will give you. You failed your dex. Roll me a strength check to sort of try and push him off, and then if you succeed, then you can cast afterwards. Unless he really fucks this up, then I don't think you are.
I didn't really fuck it up, but I didn't really succeed either, unless he's really weedy.
Yeah, so he sort of kind of gnashes down, and he tries to, and he is going to do a. Why is it called a slam attack? You'd think zombies would have a bite attack. Ooh, an 11.
Oh, 11.
He's going to have to. He's probably going to have advantage because he's on top of you when you're on the ground. So you get you take 5 damage.
Take all the damage.
Okay, not quite dead yet.
You're not quite dead yet. You're.
But now it's Toll the Dead time.
Yeah, it is now Toll the Dead time. Yes.
Wisdom save DC 13.
Yeah. Nope. He fails.
D12, 1d12. Let's go, Aaron.
7 damage.
7 damage.
Okay.
Nice.
Of course, the downside is the loud tolling bell that I've now got to explain to everybody. But
Yeah.
Panic.
So you all hear this horrendous bell chiming from inside of the jail cell. Obviously, this guard hears it and charges in. Stops completely shocked with what's going on. The rest of you, if you want to react to that, by all means, you are welcome.
I'm screaming help, as you can probably imagine.
Can I see Lionel?
Lionel, where are you?
Lionel, he sort of ran off in fear, and he's hiding behind this, like sarcophagus thing or whatever it is. Trying to catch his breath, and he's sort of looking at his hands, but sort of like holding them to his chest and trying to sort of calm himself down. As he's doing this, he sort of catches a glimpse of the altar at the to the south, and he sort of becomes, a bit sort of just dazed with it, and sort of slowly starts walking towards it. As he's doing so, he does sort of catch notice of the guard and says, or the knight, and says, "Sir, one of the prisoners is sick. He's in there, and he I think somebody needs to help him."
Roll me persuasion. He looks at you initially with a scowl, and then he nods his head and starts and runs off towards the cells.
Again, like, Lionel's kind of, he's not even looking and paying attention to the guards or anything like that. He's just sort of looking up towards the altar, just like a sort of, tranced amazement of, this sort of glow. And he sort of slowly walks towards it, just out of pure curiosity, really. Not really sort of paying attention much to what's sort of going on around him.
Halden.
Can I catch him now?
Yeah, I think he's he's sort of a bit more dazed and stuff, but yeah, you sort of stand in front of him.
I'll sort of like gently, but like just grab him. But it's like, Lionel, you cannot run away from my side. I must protect you.
Sorry, Master Halden. I was just trying to help. And again, he's sort of he's just kind of jittery at the minute, and he's sort of like holding his hands into himself. He's I'll stay with you. I'll not run off again. I'm sorry, sir. I just wanted to help.
Good boy. If you approach wild dogs, they will bite you. Be careful.
With the ringing of that bell, you, Halden, you sort of get this sort of flashback, which we can sort of like talk about in it's not going to. Yeah, but just for brevity, I'm just going to say, because I don't think it's going to give much away. Sort of. So you get that, you sort of like you get this sort of flashback, and you sort of, it's a day when you're younger, a lot younger. You've got a tabard emblazoned with the dragon, the platinum dragon head of Bahamut on it. You're with what you sort of assume is friends, soldiers. You're excited. You're on you're sort of on your steeds and making your way into this sort of village. You then flash forward as you hear that bell, that's sort of similar to what's going on, and you see flames. The village is now on fire. You've got your sword in your hand, and your friends or the other soldiers around you are sort of laughing at the misfortune of some of the local populace. They are they're basically sacking the village, and you are standing there completely unsure about why this is happening, and you see one of the soldiers stab a woman, and another one sort of kind of grab a baby and just kill it, smash its head against a wall. You see other soldiers sort of setting fire to the houses. You see a well-built man in sort of slightly gilded armor. He got longish hair, quite disheveled. He comes charging out, screaming the name of the woman that you've just killed and the name of the child that's just been murdered. And he basically kills one of your friends, beheads the other with his sword with relative ease, and starts laying into the rest of the soldiers here in the area. You stab him in the back, and he falls down. You sort of withdraw your sword, and you sort of double take, and then you crack out of it, and you're back in the room.
There's danger here.
Some of you remember there might be foreshadowing of other things that have been mentioned in many sessions before that you may find familiar or not. Who knows? Right. Okay. So what are you doing? Are you going back to the jail?
Lionel, they may need our help back there, but you must be careful. Can you be brave?
Yes, sir. I'll be brave. Whatever it is you need me to do.
Let's see what this spell's around. We may be able to help.
Lionel follows Halden back to the jail.
Okay.
As they pass by us, and Halden goes ahead, just as they pass the crypt, Dex has just been. He's been watching Celica for a while, but he saw the commotion with Halden and Lionel, and as Halden exits through the crypts and Lionel's trailing behind, he'll just go, "Hey, boy, come, I give you some advice."
Who's this you're saying this to? Sorry,
To Lionel.
To Lionel. Whereabouts are you placing yourselves, by the way? If he's past there, and he's...
Yeah, I'm still. I imagine that they went through here.
Yeah.
And then as Halden goes there, Dex just tries to get Lionel's attention.
Lionel sort of, looks at Dex, kind of shocked that he's speaking to him. And as he's sort of walking past, he sort of, Master Halden, that man there, I think his name is Dex. I heard the knights speaking of him earlier. I think he's important.
Oh.
Dex kind of sighs when he notes Lionel talking to Halden.
Yeah, he's a little boy with zero inner monologue. He's just saying shit. Anybody or anything? Selka?
Dex is just indicating him to come over.
Halden, do you want to give me a perception check to see if you sort of cotton onto him being distracted once again? Even with advantage, I'd say no. So no, you sort of kind of walk off, I guess.
I'm in a PTSD fueled daze.
So Lionel walks over to Dex.
Don't be scared, boy. I just saw the interaction you had with your master. I just wanted to know if you're being treated okay.
I am not scared at all. My master Halden has looked after me for a long time. He's training me to become a great warrior, just like he is.
And how exactly is he training you?
Well, he has taken me under his wing. He used to be a great warrior himself. He's going to train me in how to use a sword and be brave.
He's
Are
going
you
to.
are you a knight, sir? I heard the people talk of you earlier.
I am no knight, not yet, but maybe one day. I have ties to the forces here.
Okay, I need to do stuff with the three of yous. Okay, so Selka, you and me first. I'm going to come back, and then I need to talk to the other two.
Okay.
Into the next chat.
Hello.
It's Selka. I keep on pronouncing him wrong. Right. Okay. We will stick it. Okay. You will clock the gem that's flashing in the center of the temple complex.
Yep.
You've never seen a gem this size in your entire life. This thing, if you could get it, would put you in the lap of luxury for the rest of your life.
Right.
You are completely zoned in and focused on this treasure that is there. You don't know what it does. You don't care. You also have.
I just want it.
You also have an amulet as well. So you're thinking to yourself, this amulet that you got, and this, if you can get a hold of this gem in the center, and you can get out, then you'll never have to rob a day in your life again. You can live as much as you can live in as much lap of luxury as you wish.
Right.
Okay? Anything you need to talk about or ask or anything before we move on?
Not that I can think of. How clear a view actually have I got of what's going on over near the jail cell from where I am?
You'll hear the bell ringing. You hear the commotion. You might not have seen anything, but you know there's stuff going on here. But for you, the concept, the people being distracted is your friend. Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. I don't know if that, like, if I could see them, I figure they might be able to see me, but if that's the case, great.
Okay. Next chat.
Okay.
Can I have Lionel and Dex, please?
Yours.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, so I want you both to roll me an insight check.
Wow.
Okay. Dex, you can actually also and roll both of you roll me a perception check as well, just the
Forget.
Okay. Dex, you can leave.
Oh, okay.
Nada.
Lionel, you first of all, you notice that Celica is ignoring everything around you, and she is just beeline focused on the central the central beacon relic gem that's sort of kind of in the center of the complex. You know, you think it's slightly odd, bearing in mind everything that's going on. She just seems to be staring at it. Not very. She's not really hiding it. She's just gawping at it. As well as that, something within you that feels like it's uneasy, but you can't sort of square the circle. There's something about Dex that within you, within that sort of that feeling that you're getting within you, that you've had, since as long as you've known, is you're not sure if it makes you uneasy. You're not sure if you're pretty sure he's not a bad person, but you feel like there's darkness within him. and you get that vibe. It's like a mixed message, but you're getting this sort of kind of feeling from him. You're getting this odd odor as well, and you're not sure what it is. Okay.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to?
Just more out of interest, the spells and things like that are in his
So
spell
basically,
list.
you, I'm gonna if you roll slightly lower, you're probably gonna get a higher thing because you're more powerful than probably you realize, or at least other people will realize. You will have spells, there will have things that you can do that obviously you may or may not want to show people. It's up to you. But you're sort of becoming something different, and it's slowly rising out and stuff, and these feelings and stuff you're stronger than you look, basically. And
so for as far as the spells are concerned, he can cast them, but in a way he's in theory not really 100% aware of them, and as well as that, he doesn't really want to people to take notice. That he
pretty much. Yeah. So there's something basically. If there's something you feel you can do, you can say it based on what you've got there. There's other things I might just throw in there anyway and stuff like that. But you are trying to keep yourself. You are trying to keep a low profile because you're not 100% sure what it is that's going on with you. You have you're not sure. All you know is sort of Halden is very protective of you. You feel like he knows something, but you're not sure. But you've got you've got these senses and feelings, and you know stuff before other people know it, and you can you've healed people before yourself, and you've done stuff that sort of scared you because it's just being something that's just happened. You've just done it, and you've not meant to do it, but you've just done it because you felt empathy for somebody, or you felt sad for somebody, and it's just that's just happened.
If that's the case with Dex, if he feels a sort of darkness, can he, if he's got detect evil and good, can he, knowingly cast that, or would that?
I'll tell you now anyway, because you feel both. You feel both. That's why you're confused. So there's you can tell there's good in him, but you also know there's something else there, and you're not sure why. You can smell it.
Okay.
You can also note with your perception check, he seems to stay slightly away from Celica. Like something, not him personally. It's like it's like there's an urge. He doesn't really want to get too close to her.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. Okay. Yep.
He did the right thing. He did the right thing by making sure he annexed all the Northern Islanders from the bloody country in the first place.
No!
This is why we got the Battle of Burgoyne.
God.
Politics.
Right,
What was it again?
boys.
Ulster Scots?
Yeah.
Ulster Scots?
Right. Who's next? We've had this chat. Dex, is there anything you want to sort of?
Well, I was trying to talk to Lionel, and
Do you want to talk do you want to talk privately? No.
I don't mind.
It depends. Is it something that you feel like needs to be private, or is it something you can share with the group?
We can go. Okay, let's go private.
Okay.
I thought you were trying to do a wiki then.
Okay, Lionel and Celica, please.
I don't know if she heard that or not.
There she is.
She
don't know she is.
Hey.
So I'm just going to continue the line of questioning. You said that he's training you, and then I just asked, how exactly is he training you? Why does he need you by his side all the time? A proper training of a soldier, of a conscript, is you need the independence. You are encouraged to be alone.
Well, he looks after me. My father died a long time ago, and my mother is very unwell. He looks out for me.
He puts his hand on your shoulder just gently. He says, "Boy."
As you do that, by the way, right, as you place your hand on him, I might need
Danger!
yeah, I need you to jump out. I need you to jump out quickly, and then come back in. I'll come and grab you. Just jump out.
Who?
Sorry,
who
Celica
wanted to
and Lionel, and then I just need to.
Celica
Okay.
and Lionel and jump out. Okay.
As you sort of put your hand on him, the wolf within you, like, who was already cowering in a corner, recoils, and like you physically get pushed back as he tries to flee from the boy.
Enough for me to kind of recoil.
Yeah. So he literally drags you back.
Okay. So, the opposite of an attraction to. Okay, fine.
Let me grab the others.
Nice.
Okay, you two can come back in again.
Oh my god! And I just was gonna.
As he puts his hand on Lionel, he like nearly instantly hand goes back up, and he takes this big step backwards.
I just got kicked out a second.
Okay. He sort of, the hand goes off, and it's like he sort of kind of, not a stumble, it's like he kind of jumps backwards in a weird way. He doesn't, and he looks slightly confused at the whole thing.
Lionel sort of, is a bit sort of shocked as to his reaction, and he sort of looks at Celica, a little bit, confused as to who she is. I have to go. My master will be looking for me. I have to go. And he sort of goes to scuttle off towards Halden again.
Celica, so you go back over here. Celica, what are you doing?
Let's see.
Do you want me to drop out again?
Yeah.
So are you? I'm going to walk away from Dex and walk over. Oh God, give me the. I'm gonna walk over towards here. Not going any further.
Okay. All right, you can drop out. Unless there's anything you want to do before.
Nope, just walking away from Dex.
Okay,
and...
you can drop out. Yeah. The wolf inside you starts talking to you. It says, "Evil. The light, it burns us. It's like silver in the heart. Stay away from the boy. Stay away from the boy."
Do I have it in a monologue in my head?
You can try and talk to it. Yeah, it is sort of it is part of you, so it is sort of, I guess,
all right.
You can sort of
He'll
converse.
sort of in his head, he'd be like, "What do you mean? Stay away. What is the danger?"
"It's a danger to me, you fool. It means it to me, which is a danger to you. I make you strong. All you need to do is feed me, but that boy will reduce me to nothing."
I am looking for your next meal. I need to appease myself just as much as I need to appease you. Forgot the accent then.
Yeah. Well, stay away from him. He is And then he just sort of snuffles and then, is quiet, disappears.
And Dex just sighs and watches people leaving him alone.
Okay, are you staying there before I move on to everybody else, or?
For now, yeah. I think I'll slowly wander over
Okay.
to try and peer into the room.
Okay, we'll jump into the main chat then.
Yeah.
Okay, main chat, zombies. You all sort of kind of you come into the room and you see that Orin is being sort of kind of set upon by the guard that they see, and that within the jail cell, the jailer's screaming about being bitten. The knight sort of kind of grabs goes to grab the
Zombie.
with one of the other guards. So they're about to do that. Anybody else? You guys, I guess, sort of move in. Before we
Yeah, I was gonna say, Callow has a giant hammer. He's gonna lock the jailer in by bending the frame out of shape with one mighty wallop on. So as it closes it, he's basically gonna wallop it out of shape so that it stays there locked. Can you do that?
This is where Matt makes you roll for it, right?
Yeah, roll me a strength.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't mind.
No, roll me a.
No, I'm going to do an attack. I'm
roll
going
me
to roll to attack.
Yeah, roll me attack. You get advantage because it's a.
What? 11? Fuck off.
Have you got a +5 as well? Yeah, you hit it. I wouldn't say you do. You hit it. But I don't think you do enough damage to sort of bend it out of the shape. On a 10, I guess. It's
Gosh.
Metal's hard.
yeah.
Wait, but it's an inanimate object. It should be automatic hit, really.
Yeah, but you're not exactly dealing with precision objects in
No,
Warhammer,
objects are
right?
basic,
Fine,
dude.
fine. I'll agree.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Agree with that.
That's you get
It's not
advantage
like you don't
because
hit
it's
it. It's just that it's completely
But it's
futile.
even then, it's 11. Okay, fine. So he does it and it whacks it, but he doesn't do a very good job of it.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
meanwhile, he looks at the jailer, giving him "I told you so" sort of expression on his
He
face.
says, "What are you doing, you bastard? Don't you fucking dare!" And he starts trying to crawl over. As he does, the former criminal just jumps on top of him and starts ripping him to shreds. Starts biting him. He's screaming. The two other criminals who are sort of there back off into the corners of the room. And start to sort of scream for help. These guards sort of come in here to see what's going on. Like that, yeah.
And they can see that what's happening here.
They
can't
see what's happening. They see what's happening here.
And he's gonna keep it shut somehow. He's trying to avoid him, but make sure that the gates still stay shut. At some point, can he see the keys? Are they somehow free?
Roll me a perception check.
Sure. Come on, give me a better roll. 12, for fuck's sakes.
Welcome to level 1, boys. No.
Jeez. It's fine.
No,
He doesn't see the keys.
You don't catch him, unfortunately. So he's just getting mauled. For all intents and purposes, he is dead. So he's just getting. You see this thing now feeding on him, just sort of taking chunks of flesh out and fucking and eating them. The guys behind are now screaming to sort of let them out. As that happens, the creature sort of looks up with a quick jolt and a sort of edge and starts walking towards them both.
Oh God. At this
pressure.
point, well, there's everybody else is looking, isn't there? So, what do I have that's ranged? There's
Other people, there are other
nothing
things.
strange.
Well, while this is happening, is anything happening before I action the guard and the knight? Anybody who sort of kind of walked into the room? Are you doing anything?
Lionel, he starts to become sort of quite. He starts to sort of sway a bit, and he sort of says to Halden, "Master Halden, I don't feel so good." Oh. And he sort of puts his hand on his shoulder, and he's he the colours just sort of like starts to run from his face. So something's not right, sir. I don't feel good, sir. And he sort of like falls to his knees.
Lionel will just pick him up.
He picks himself up, or he gets picked up, and he can stand, but he still doesn't feel right. He just feels uneasy, and he's kind of shocked as to everything that's going on in the room at the minute.
Halden will just like start rushing him down towards the little gem palace.
Gem palace, yeah.
Thing.
The relic.
Thinking about getting
the
into
beacon.
the.
We'll call it the beacon from now on. Yeah.
The beacon.
Yeah, we'll call it the
The
beacon.
beacon's
lit.
Beacon.
Upon doing so, Lionel does. He starts to feel better. His head doesn't feel as woozy, and he doesn't feel a sort of sickness anymore.
As you run over there, you sort of
This boy needs help.
roll. Celica, roll me a perception check.
Perception. Okay, one perception.
Yeah, you're sort of like hunkered behind one of the sarcophagus again, looking up at the thing. You don't notice them coming up behind you. You sort of kind of run up, and you see this girl just sort of hunkered down by one of the sarcophagi.
Lionel sort of again. He turns to Halden and says, "What is that? What is the up in the altar there? That woman was really staring at it, and something just wasn't right."
Does Halden know?
Yeah, I think you'll yeah, you know it's a relic that you call it the beacon, and it's an ancient gemstone that's been placed down here to sort of light the darkness as a symbol of a symbol of the light in the darkness.
It is the beacon. It is Bahamut's love in this world. It will show us our way.
Oh well, it's very pretty. It glows so much. It's hard to take my eyes off it.
Celica, have you got any response to any of this?
I don't notice them coming up behind me, do I?
You don't, but you obviously hear what they're saying now.
Oh my god, could you at least, give a girl some warning?
Get out of my way! This boy needs help!
Yeah. As he says
Rude.
that, he literally he manhandles you out of the way with ease. You just sort of kind of go, boop, and over there.
End up on my off.
So much so that I need to zoom in here. So much so, Halden, that you're sort of quite impressed with yourself because you literally just go, whoosh, and she's sort of like, bear in mind, you feel like you're a bit of a weakling old man now. It's like you feel like you're, like that moment of you back in your old age, it's like, let's step aside, and she gets sort of kind of cast to the side.
I have a mission.
Oh my god, so rude.
And I'll take Lionel straight down. I'm trying to. There was a path through to the hospital, wasn't there?
Well, yeah. So you can go up
Through
these
there,
stairs.
potentially.
So basically, you're going up these stairs towards where the guards are. Dex, as you see this happening, are you responding at all?
Yeah. I will be watching intently, and I will start following them.
Okay, you see obviously Celica prone on the ground and cursing at them. All right, you ignoring her, carrying on.
Yeah, I'm ignoring her.
Charming.
Okay, we'll go back into the jail cell. As the roll me another perception check, Calor, please. Okay. You sort of notice the two, the knight and the guard come in, and you see them about to grab a hold of the former guard on the table. The former guard sort of turns its head, its attention away from Orin, and lunges towards the first guard. And lunges towards the first guard. As he puts his hand out, he bites down on the guard's arm. Fucking bit me! Fucking bit me! That's still Dawn reference, everybody, ladies and gents. Fucking bit me!
Oh dear. I lunge and panic. Go, no, that's not good. That's not good. And I fire a magic missile at the former guard to try and stop him from causing more damage.
Yep. So it hits into him. It sort of releases. It releases its sort of the bite on the guard and sort of focuses it back onto you. As it does that, the knight takes out his sword and just beheads it with a single slice of thing, and the former guard goes down. The guard in the corner starts holding his arms, screams like "Fucking bit me! Fucking bit me!" As within the jail cell itself, the other zombie, we'll start calling them zombies now, starts making its way and lunges on top of this criminal. The other one sort of kind of runs off over here to sort of get away from it, and that zombie starts biting into this criminal. More screams, more horror scenes as the zombie starts eating this guy as well. This one here, Calor, what are you doing, by the way, before I do this part? You're mute.
Does he see the keys within reach?
Roll me a perception check again. I'll give you advantage on it because you're sort of intently looking for them. Yeah, you see them, like, basically you could reach in and get them beside where the jailer was. The jailer's sort of mutilated corpses.
He does exactly just that. Pulls it, gets the keys, locks the gate.
Right, so you need to put your hand. So you're going to put your hand in. I want you to give me a perception check, please.
Yep.
Okay.
Good.
There's nobody else in that. I suppose Orin is there. Orin, give me a perception check. You sort of, as you see Calor put his hand in to go out, you notice the corpse twitching, as if something's about to happen. I'll allow you to do something before it does its action.
I'm going to take a risk, and I'm going to toll the dead the corpse.
Okay. What is it I need to do for that? 12 DC.
Wisdom.
What's the wisdom I need?
Yeah. It's a DC 13.
Gets a 13.
Ooh, no damage.
Oh, bugger. Rather try.
Yeah, so you do that. As it does, you need to roll me a dex save at disadvantage, please, Calor.
Oh. Hang on 1 second. Do I have a... No, I don't have a feat for that. Hang on, I do. And at the end of your next turn. Oh no, next turn. Never mind. So dex save at disadvantage. Let's go.
Ooh, interesting. Okay, birthing on. So unfortunately not beating the 19. Yeah, so it sort of it grabs a hold of your arm as it's in there and goes to sort of chomp down on it. Roll me a strength check.
Sure. Oh, I did strength saving throw. Sorry, 1 second. Let me just...
That's fine. It's still
fine. Yeah.
It was a 15 plus whatever.
+3.
Okay, yeah. So you're able to sort of rip your hand out of its grasp before it sort of gets a hold of you. You have the.
Can I react?
Well, your reaction is taking your hand away, isn't it? Surely.
Okay.
Yeah. Give me another dex to see if you take the keys with you.
Oh, thanks. I did a dexterity saving throw again. Sorry, that's not going to happen regardless. I'm not going to get the keys.
No. So, yeah. So you go in, it grabs you, you go out, you don't take the keys with you, it stays put. This then starts to get up.
Oh dear.
He's problem.
Fucking kidding. Fuck's sakes.
These guards now start running out. Here, there's a bit of a panic happening in the main.
They're running.
They're running out of there.
Just looks at him like absolute furious. Like you can see that he's probably cursing the word cunts with his eyes.
Yeah, the zombie then it goes for this guy while you're there. So potentially another chance if you want to try and get the keys back. But
yeah, totally.
So it goes for this guy and sort of kind of starts chomping on him.
At this point, like, because he's distracted, there's no way in hell he's gonna like go for me. Can I quit? And just are you gonna make me do a save to go grab it, or I want to.
I'll go on then. I'll let you sort of. Well, I don't know because you're panicked. You got.
Oh no, he's no. He is, yes, panicked, but he is determined, so inflexible. He's fixated on the keys.
Roll me. Roll me a dex, but I'll not make it a hard one for you. As long as you don't get a nat 1, then.
Can I not guess? Well, can I use sleight of hand?
Yeah, roll sleight of hand then. As long as you don't get a nat 1, I think you're all right. Yeah, okay, fine. You take it. So you literally come in, nab it before the sort of before the zombie knows that you're sort of around and you've got the keys and you lock the door.
Yep. Okay, so he's locked the door, looked at the knight, throws the knight the keys, sees that this guy, was he aware that this guy he'd been bitten by this one?
You aren't aware because you were looking in the other direction. That being said, I don't know if you'll have any awareness of how this infection spreads.
Can I use this?
Yes, you can do that if you want to.
I would like to use it, please.
The sense of strong your senses. So you feel like just a sickening feeling to the left of you. Like it's just sort of overpowering to the left. You feel a sort of like a fading smell. And what's its range? 60 feet? Did it say? Present.
I don't know.
Noxious odor good. As an action, you can open your
60 feet.
60 feet of you. Yeah, so you currently don't feel anything coming from the sort of, these guys around here. Obviously, it's all coming from the cell.
Okay, so it's all the cell. Okay, fine. So after he's thrown the keys to the night, he fucks off. He literally, he's had enough of the situation here because he knows full well that those ones aren't going to get out. And he's almost just he's intent on finding the next, I guess he's going to find Dex first. And then secondly, he's also going to find that shifty woman because he sensed something is up.
Okay. I am going to speed this up. These guys are now going to turn into zombies. Bush. They're just wandering around. Pre-mate the cell. Arms coming out. Like that, what's that Keen and Peele sketch where he goes, me.
My strong hand.
Yeah, okay. Right. Who's next? Oh, by the way, it's 11:30, so...
Yeah, I was going to say.
11:30.
I'm not going to tie up. Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll do one, everybody else can do one thing, and then we'll tie it up for tonight. So, Oren, what are you up to?
I think...
Do you need a private chat?
No, I'm just having a think, that was all. I'm going to panic and try and crawl out of the room without anyone noticing me while it's all going to hell.
Okay. You are Collar, you've run off. You're sort of kind of going off here. Lionel and Halden, you sort of make your way to the top of the stairs, and the guards sort of stop you. Sorry, no passers-by. Orders of... I can't even remember what they're called, the noble. Orders of command. Turn back.
There's some sort of outbreak in the jail. The prisoners have broken loose. Attacking guards.
Well, that's not our job. We've got to stay here and protect this staircase.
This boy has been struck ill. He needs medical attention. The infirmary just beyond. You can escort us through.
We're not leaving here. I told you.
You don't have to leave here. Just move across with me. With the boy. Take the boy.
Roll me persuasion.
17.
Yeah, okay. They sort of look at you. They know that you're sort of old school, you're OG. And they, all right, we'll have to talk to the other guards as well. I'll need to ask permission. So he takes you off over here. And ish. And then yes, I could now. You'll be in there and everybody else can see. Why not? Boosh.
People.
He sort of pops his head round and says, sir, we've got there seems to be something going on down in the main northern complex. We've got an injured child here. Permission to bring him to the infirmary. This tofty, sort of stuck-up noble sort of walks forward and says, Night Sergeant, what did I say? What were my orders? You will stay in place and let nobody pass. Yes, sir, but, like I said, well, you can't get the help these days. Tell them no. They're not allowed to pass. Tell them to go back. I don't care if the child is ill. Somebody over there can deal with it. Orders are orders. Now, go.
Boys, noble, do you wish to see a scroll of pedigree?
So you take your walk over here. And he sort of walks up to you in a sort of snobbish way. Says, who the bloody hell are you?
I'm this boy's guardian. He's my charge. We have papers. He's worth protecting. Allow me to take him to the infirmary.
Worth
And I'll flash a signet ring.
Okay, so roll me persuasion.
Persuage. Oh no.
I will give you advantage though.
Oh. No.
He recognizes the sigil. He says, I always thought, what? This isn't no, it can't be. No. Where did you get this ring?
It is an heirloom. As I said, I have papers. Now let us pass.
He
while this is going on, like Lionel, he is sort of paying attention, but he's just kind of besotted, sort of bewildered by this beacon, and he sort of, is again sort of slowly approaching the altar to sort of reach out and touch it.
Yeah, cool. Reach out and touch me.
Touch it. Hey.
As they're sort of doing this, Dex and Celica,
It's so pretty.
are you guys doing anything?
I was trying to follow sort of sneakily to see, where they were going and just, well, with the intention of making sure that Lionel is being looked after correctly.
Yep.
So I don't know if I'd be able to hear this. It
Yeah,
sounds like quite a
I'd say
loud
you
conversation.
sort of hear that. You can jump into the second chat with me actually quickly.
Mhm.
All of us, or just Dex?
Just Dex.
I feel like I know what you're going to tell me.
Yeah, you hear that Tofty voice, and you sort of get a glimpse of his refinery, and you know that's your target.
That's the target.
That's who you need to kill.
Yeah. Okay. I
Alright.
was barking up the wrong tree.
Yeah. Next,
No
other
pun
shot?
intended.
Yeah, boom, boom.
Over here.
It's all
Come
perfectly
hither,
above
child.
board.
Come hither.
Celica, what are you up to?
I'm getting my ass back off the ground for sure, and I'm just watching to see what Dax is doing. Because would I have ever heard them having the argument with the guards from that distance about getting past?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Just to
Okay. So
speed
right
things
now I'm watching to see what Dex is doing, because obviously I've seen that they've been able to go past, but it took some damn convincing to let one of the guards let them pass. So I'm kind of wondering if Dax will have the same luck, or if he's trying to go past. I don't know what he's doing. And since he seems to be someone of some kind of authority around here, I'm kind of watching to see what he's doing.
What are you doing, Dex?
I'm just loitering within earshot and some sort of eye shot, very aware that there's still a night guard there. Has he noticed me, or am I skulking suitably?
No, he's sort of looking at what's going on here, so he's not really clocked you yet, I'd say.
Yeah. I'm not going to go any deeper into to bring attention to myself.
Okay.
So I'll just hang as long as I'm still in earshot.
Yeah, Lionel, are you trying to touch the central beacon?
Yes.
Okay. Halden. It's like having children in real life and in D&D. So he's touching things again. You need to
Stop touching that.
I thought I was doing quite good as being a pain in the ass child.
roll me a perception check.
Ooh.
This is where he turns around and goes, looking is done with the
Um,
eyes, not your
The
hands.
child he's protecting is just a pile of dust.
I think Dex is watching this though, isn't he? He's looking directly at him, touching. reaching
You
out,
sort of
right?
see him, yeah, about to sort of touch the central beacon.
He'll. I think his nature will come out, and he'll just shout, "Boy, no!"
Roll me a intimidation, I guess.
Anything else?
Uh,
-1. Oh yeah.
Does he say that loud enough?
Oh,
yeah, Lionel, roll me a charisma, I guess.
Yeah,
At
saving throw.
disadvantage, surely. He's a piddly boy.
Just
Yeah,
charisma, yeah.
Nervous boy.
Dex shouted that out really loudly. Yeah, did Dex shout that really loudly?
Yeah.
He shouted it really loudly.
Cool.
As
Move on
you
then.
do, you sort of you look at and you sort of kind of snap out of that sort of urge to touch the central beacon, and you sort of pull your hand back. As you do, Halden sort of kind of turns around with like minor panic on his face, sort of grabs you before you sort of do anything stupid.
rough on the neck. What do you think you're doing?
Dex will skulk away down the stairs. Annoyed that he had to bring attention to himself.
Yeah.
But
As this
Dex
happens,
walks away.
the noble sort of looks up. Again, I can't remember what I've called him, but the noble sort of looks up and goes, "Right, no, he looks like he's fine now. Bugger off. Back down you go. Sorry. Here you go." And he throws the ring back at you and tells you to sort of go back down the way you came.
Fuck's sakes.
Node.
You prick.
He says,
Um,
Night Sergeant, escort them back, please. Nobody's meant to come up here. I told you. I don't want to be interrupted again.
As that happens and Dex has walked down the stairs, he sees Caldo coming towards him, and he stares at him, and he kind of ponders a second, looks down and looks back at him, and indicates his head, to the right, and he walks round this sarcophagus this way, in the
But
hopes
he-
that Caldo will follow.
I think he doesn't need to say much. I think he understands it, and he was already looking for him anyway. So he skirts around from behind, hopefully not to have attracted the attention of some wanted hag that was like skulking in between. So he moves along, and he moves with purpose. But
How
as he
dare
goes
you.
as he moves between the catacombs, he's taller than the actual sarcophaguses. So as he does, his eyes remain transfixed on her at all times, just narrowing. If she catches a glimpse of him, he's just scowling.
Oren,
And then-
where are you going, by the way? Whereabouts were you going?
I was just getting out of the room to try and find some cover.
So whereabouts do you want to put yourself?
I will put myself hiding behind the sarcophagus. I will do if I can find my token. There we are.
Okay. Right, as you anybody else before I do the final sort of
I'd just like to have a word with Calla and would keep walking over here out of earshot, and then if I can have a private conversation with him.
okay.
And Lionel wants to talk to Halden as well.
Okay. Yep.
All right. Can I jump into
Yep.
party 2 with?
Killing the vibe, man. Killing the vibe.
He just says, and he's in very sort of hushed tones. He's like, I don't want to bring attention to myself, but I cannot do this alone. I have lost something very important, very precious to me. I have not found it in the rubble. I don't know if someone has taken this, but it is imperative it comes back into my possession. It is a kind of a golden amulet. I trust you more than anyone else here. I could really use a second pair of eyes to try and discover where it is. You have not seen it by chance, have you?
He looks at his own amulet, which is the symbol, a dragon head of Bahamut, and it's gold as well. So he just says, and kind of like looks at.
It is not the same. It's quite unique. It has some magic power, but
in his divines. Go on, sorry, carry on.
Yeah, it has some magic power, but also a lot of meaning to me and my family. I fear with all this going on, this is my only chance to find it.
When he did the divine sense, did he? Can I use history to figure out if I felt it inside that room in the jailer's the jailer's room?
What would the divine sense is?
It just has presence of strong evil. Oh, powerful good ring. Yeah, powerful good rings like heavenly music in your ears.
Yeah. Does he remember hearing that?
Hearing good?
You know, it's just celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet of you.
No, you don't get anything from that.
Oh yeah, he says within the same radius you detect the presence of any object that has been consecrated or desecrated. So I don't know if this amulet would have been consecrated in some way. I would imagine yes.
Okay.
So from that 60-foot radius of where he used it there, would he have sensed something?
Let me see. You were standing.
And I'll do it now. I was here when I cast the spell. Well, yeah, so this is the radius.
No, not from there.
Okay, cool. Okay. He shrugs and he says no. Well, he's like, ugh.
Well, if there is ever a favor I was to ask of you, please help me find it.
And
I will repay you in kind.
And he nods like with, like sort of a knowing, kind of like zeal, as if to say like it's almost implied, but he doesn't know why yet. Similarly, he then sort of says, and then he shows his hands. They're covered in blood, a lot of it.
You watch Dex kind of looks, and then he kind of recoils a little bit, and he steps back from you. He's like, "Are you hurt?"
And then he just points at the jail cell.
What happened?
Just shrugs, incredulous, not sure why, but he does say, he kind of brings his necklace as if to say like as if to say there's evil about, like.
Yeah.
I just realized, 1 minute, instead of I can deafen people, can't.
Ooh.
You can, yeah. Should be able to.
Just so I can.
Well, I can do it myself.
Yeah. Okay. As soon as you see the blood, the voice in your head starts to you feel like drool slightly coming from your mouth. You feel like that. You feel like it's coming back from its little corner again.
Yeah.
And it wants out. I will need you to roll me a
Con save.
yeah, roll me a con save. You can either roll it free or you can GM it. Okay.
Yeah, 15.
Yeah, okay, you're fine. Okay, that's
Okay.
girl. Oh, you can tell him we're. Oh, we can. You can undeafen him. Yep.
Cool.
All good.
All right.
Yep.
Yeah, you see sort of Dex after his initial step back, he almost steps back forwards again, and he
Roll
just
me
looking
a
at your hand.
perception check, Calor.
Mm-hmm. Come on.
Technically, they've been awful so far.
I know, right? There, he's not very good at this.
no,
So
no,
he's not.
I'm continuing.
Yeah, carry on.
He's
In blindness to the world around him.
blind faith.
Why
right?
are the penises all over my sarcophagus?
I will. So Dex will finally he'll step away again, a couple more spaces, and he'll say, "I will go. I will go look in the guard room to see what happened and see if my amulet can be nearby there."
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
And then, in the meanwhile, he's gonna look up and he still doesn't like Celica, so he's looking at her incredibly suspiciously. But now after seeing some of the commotion that happened, he actually looks to Dex and he's points. He can see Halden and Lionel in the distance, and he's just kind of like, what's with them two?
I don't know. I feared for the boy's care. This old knight is. I have seen mistreating before.
And he
Yeah.
No, you go.
I thought I sensed something, but I think I may have been wrong. But I will keep my eye out.
He gives him a shrug and then nods, and then kind of lets Dex be, and then his eyes revert back to Celica.
Okay. Cool.
So,
Main
Okay.
chat, please. I think they wanted to have a chat as well, so if you can send
Yeah,
them
they
to
did.
me, I will. Are we waiting for? There we
Here
go.
he comes.
What up?
What up?
Finally invited to the other room.
This is your
You
first
made
time
it!
in the other room. Okay.
It's time in the other room.
Yeah.
What do we do? Get our dongs out?
Yeah, so Lionel, sort of hearing, as we're sort of trying to get through and hearing what Halden said about having pedigree and stuff like that, he asks, who, how did my father die?
I don't know, but I haven't told him, so you can make up something.
Well, basically, he wants to ask him about his family, and ask him about his background, as because I don't know whether he was aware that he was of.
Okay, I'll throw it in. So,
Yeah.
Halden is Halden was a knight who, like, I guess, like, that's not a hedge knight, because he was sort of kind of wandering knight, who's sort of come upon, he's basically seen off some bandits, who've killed your father and injured your mother, just before the siege and before everybody was sort of kind of moved off. And with that, he has sort of gained this sense of responsibility, which he's not sort of had. He's been searching for something for a long time. Redemption, partially. There's something within him. He feels like he needs this, and he has taken it upon himself to protect you. And so with the death of your father and your mother, he's basically taken your mother, who is in the hospital of this complex, so obviously, to the south, and said he would look after you, and he won't leave your side, basically.
Okay. Is Lionel like aware of his pedigree and where like
you've been? I'd say that within the space you'll be sort of he won't leave your side. So when he's been asleep, you've heard him sort of having nightmares. You've maybe asked him some questions and stuff. He's had nightmares about old battles, but when he sort of tried to sort of talk it out, I think he put stupid stuff on it. There's a pimp over there. He feels like he's going slightly mad, and that upsets him slightly because he doesn't want to lose his faculties, but he keeps on dreaming about old battles, but stuff he knows he doesn't feel like he can be old enough to have been a part of. But he keeps on having these
This is Lionel?
No, Halden, yeah. So when he's talked to you about it, or you've overheard him talking to your mother when she's been injured. He sort of said these things, and he wants to sort of protect. He wants to protect you and stuff, and he sort of let out bits and pieces, but he's a tortured. There's something going on that you're not fully aware of. Not that he's fully aware of either, but there's something there from his past that, is lingering.
And Lionel's mum's in the infirmary here.
Lionel's mum's in the infirmary, yeah.
Yeah, okay, so he just he sort of looks up to Halden, and he says, I'm sorry, sir, if I'm being a pest. I just want to make you proud. I know you've done a lot for my family, and I want to make you happy, and you've helped my mother. I miss her dearly. I'll not leave your side again.
You Halden, what for the fact that you don't understand fully what's happening with you and what your past is, you do know deep down that he's special. That there's just something about him. Like when you're around him, you just feel this sort of holy energy. This sort of, there's something that you sort of that reminds you of you when you were a young knight, and you just know there's something special about him. And you're not protecting him just because he's a little boy and you've sworn to his mother an oath that you would. Just that his survival is imperative to something, and you're not sort of, and you've said to yourself that whatever it takes for him to sort of survive, basically, even if that means that your own death, you will sort of make sure that this boy fulfills his purpose. again, you're not fully you've not talked to him about it. He's not sure. You're not fully sure. But there's stuff going on that you just know. You just feel something is happening.
Fair play. Don't worry, Lyle. Fate has brought us together. It will keep us together. It will protect you. You should be very proud. Your father would be. Your mother is.
Thank you, sir. That's all I want. I just want to make you and them proud, and be a great warrior like you were.
One day at a time.
I'd say you sort of tap him, you sort of put your hand on his shoulder. As you do, you get this sort of, you feel slightly, like this sort of energy sort of pulses through you. And as you do, you sort of kind of get into another sort of, trance. And you see, a continuation of the dream, the sort of kind of waking dream you had earlier. You see sort of like this character standing sort of on the ground as you've sort of kind of stabbed him with your sword. You've sort of retracted it in sort of horror because, it's not an honorable thing to stab somebody in the back, but he's tried to kill your friends. But the fact that these guys have attacked civilians, killed civilians, doesn't sit with you, right? And you sort of kind of back off. You're backing off from this thing that it starts pissing with rain. This guy who you've stabbed starts crawling towards his family. He's crying, he's sobbing. You then see him sort of get on his knees as he cradles his wife's head in his hands. He sort of screams to the sky, cursing Bahamut and beseeching the lady Tiamat. As you sort of watch this, you notice a dark-haired figure approach this injured soldier. And it talks to him. You don't hear what it says. You just see this sort of kind of darkness surrounding sort of both of them. You see the dark-haired lady finish with him. As he does, the guy sort of kind of just stands up. The injuries disappeared. He puts his he turns around to you and runs you through. So he just sort of walks up to you, runs you through with the blade, and then just walks off. You're sort of kind of lying in this pool of blood with the rain sort of kind of lashing down upon you. The dark-haired lady sort of kneels down beside you with this sort of serpentine grin and sort of, "Thank you for your service," and then sort of disappears. You're left with this scene of carnage, suffering from a near fatal wound, and then you sort of come out of your trance.
Come, Lionel. I've got to stop touching this boy.
Oh no. God.
Bad dreams?
Yes,
Oh, dear.
okay. Anything else?
I want to go home.
I'm in danger.
Yes. Go home. I'm in danger.
No, nothing else from me.
Cool.
Okay, we'll go
Cool.
on the main chat.
Yeah,
and
the papers are all Lionel's then. The scroll and the ring.
Yes.
For Lionel's shit.
Yeah,
Cool.
you got them.
Nice.
Two.
Okay, I think
Oh,
that
here we
is their little chitty chat done. So I guess it is now 12 o'clock or just after 12 o'clock.
Yes, Matt.
Yeah.
Oops.
So much for doing this in one go. Tried to forward it on. No, we were definitely never getting this done in one go. Okay, right. Well, ladies and gents, good to be back. Highly enjoyable. I am enjoying your graffiti. We were trying to have a really sort of poignant moment there, and you ruined it by drawing dicks all over.
To be fair, it was me that started it.
It's. I think you'll find it's tasteful, fancy dress.
Okay,
It
we got a pimp.
One
And,
little-
yeah. Okay,
She's riding a cock horse, and then there's like fucking Lady Elizabeth of like fucking Versailles, Queen Charlotte, you know.
It looks. The bottom right one doesn't look like the Queen. It looks like LeChuck from Monkey Island.
but yeah, okay.
Well, I tried.
But yeah, I think everybody has a bit more about the character now. You've got, and we're obviously, unfortunately, we don't have next week because Conrad can't be here, so it'll have to be the week
Do any other night.
We'll have to. Well, yeah, we'll see if we can try and get another night. Otherwise, it's going to have to be the week after. We'll sort that out in the chat. But yeah, if you want to ask anything about your characters or a bit more elaborations now that we've gone a bit further, by all means, please do. More directions about certain objectives you have, what you want to do, what's going on, etc. Please do message me.
Just make sure nobody here watches the stream.
Oh yeah, don't watch the stream. Yeah,
Watch the stream. Don't watch
there's
the
lots of
stream.
stuff
There are
going on,
lots
of-
and
lots of
and
secrets.
because currently there's lots of different things, and I don't think other people know what's going on with other people, so I'm quite happy with this. So don't ruin it by watching the stream, because
I don't have. I was just saying I don't have a clue about what anybody is.
So right.
Okay.
We'll leave it for there. Hopefully we'll try and figure another day out for next week. Otherwise it will be the week after. But for tonight, I've been Matt Geary. I keep on forgetting to go back onto. I've been Matt Geary. With me has been Conrad as oh god, what's your character called?
Dex.
As Dex.
Hey, Noah.
Michael as Lionel.
You.
We have Jace as Calories.
Huh?
We have Lecky as Hayden Marek.
Volivant's over there.
We have Mark as oh god, what's your guy called again?
Oren.
Oren. Yep.
Oren.
Oren Val.
Bye.
And we have our very own Valley girl, Vic as Celica.
Like, it's been so great to see you.
Slay.
Good night, everybody. Bye.
Bye.